YouTube, what's up? Kilo, Maddenstudents.com. Bringing you guys MSFL Week 4 against Airzero. Sorry it took so long to get this one out, guys. This is actually the second time that I'm doing it. First time I had it all set to go, commentated, cut up, everything. Of course I didn't save it though, and Windows Movie Maker decided to stop responding while I was saving the movie and getting it all rendered and such. So that one went right out the window, and I had to do it all over again. And for any of you guys that know me, you guys know I hate editing video with a passion. So I procrastinated a little bit, and took me a while to get it back out to you guys. But here it is, and as you can see, I jump out to the early lead. Airzero is somebody that I'm very familiar with. He came over to a different website that we were on last year, and I believe he was a very, very low level at that time. And his game has grown so much in the course of a year. He's definitely a good player now. He's got off to an incredible MSFL start. I think he was 4-0, 3-0, 4-0. I don't know if this game made him 4-0 or what happened, but in any event, so at this point the game's going the way I want it to go. He's not really doing a whole hell of a lot on offense, and defensively he's not really doing that great of a job. So very happy with the way the game is going at this exact moment. You guys will see though, as the game progresses, things get a little rougher. And I'm going to point out the turning point in this game right here. I'm going to point it out to you, because there was basically what this game comes down to is I cannot defend slot streaks. That's basically what this game comes down to. Slot streaks, just not my thing, I guess. And I just couldn't get it done. So it is what it is. But Airzero played a hell of a game. He ended up starting to lock up on D, which is that's an important thing to do. So right here, I thought for sure I was going to be able to get this little outside slant, but I didn't realize that the guy was sitting there in position to knock it down. Glad it wasn't picked off. Airzero comes back out on offense, and he's pretty much just doing the running the ball thing, and that's kind of what I've grown to expect from Airzero is a lot of running. Mostly though, I'm accustomed to him running from strong close. I was kind of surprised when he was running from full house, and I think he also ran from like I twins or something like that. Very different than what his normal attack is. So he definitely changed his game since the last time I played him. This is one of those games like you don't really know how to feel about it. Because in a sense, I almost feel like Madden jerked me a little bit in this game. But in another sense, Airzero is my boy. I like Airzero a lot, and definitely happy for him that he got the win. And it's nice to see how far his game really has come, because I'm telling you, when he first came over to the sites that we were on, when he first came over, he was pretty bad. So to see his game progress and become a competitive good player, that's definitely a happy feeling. And you guys, that's pretty much what we strive for on Madden Students. I mean, none of us claim to be the greatest Madden players on earth, but basically we just try to help each other out and help each other get better. Right here's the turning point. Evan Moore, 78 speed, Buster Scrine, 96 speed. 10 yards of separation for Evan Moore, the slower player, on a slot streak. And if you guys want to go back and replay that, and you could justify that however you want. There was no coverage errors. Buster Scrine just didn't get it done. And that really was the turning point in the game, in my opinion, because you're going to see from this point on, Airzero got that slot streak off, and then he just went in with slot streaks, went in with them. Kudos to him for getting it done. It was good shit. He definitely made it happen. A couple of the slot streaks I think were completely valid. I mean, he caught Ted Ginn one-on-one with Gerard Mayo a couple times, and in that situation, you can only expect Ted Ginn to beat Gerard Mayo deep. That's understandable, 100%. Evan Moore, should not be getting that much separation on a 96 speed corner. Just my personal opinion. But he did. It's whatever, and it worked out good for him. So good stuff, good play. And it's funny because like I knew exactly every time I seen him go to like gun spread or whatever the formation was, I knew exactly what he was gonna do. I knew it was a slot streak, but I just could not actually get it done to defend it. I didn't want to go to zone because that's like basically asking for slot streaks, and the man coverage just was not holding up for me. So I don't really know what to do, I guess, at that point. Maybe I should have went two-man under. Two-man under is a defense I don't play very often, but it probably would have helped me out with the slot streaks. But I didn't do it, which, kind of sucks, I guess, but it is what it is. And, you win some, you lose some, and you learn from the ones you lose. So, good stuff, and there it is. This drive was actually very frustrating to me. This was like slot streak face throw city. I think the one that goes to this one. Wow. Just wow. Good play though. Good user Airzero. Go up and get that. And now I'm trying to make something happen here before the half. And I happened to catch him. He was pressing with Vontae Davis, who is a 96 press, so you'd think he'd press a little better than that, but Dwayne Bowe has a 99 release at this point in the league, so that's going to be kind of like a 50-50 matchup. Sometimes Davis will get the press, sometimes Bowe will beat it. So I didn't think there was anything outside the scope right there, and I just make a horrible pass, and Airzero goes and gets it. That's the thing with those little post corner routes, guys. If my timing is on the way it's supposed to be, it's one of the more difficult routes to defend, I think. But if my timing is off just a slight bit, it's almost a guaranteed interception. So, I guess those routes are like high risk, high reward, but I've like fallen in love with them recently. And, so I throw them a lot. Right there, Airzero just hit me with the rocket catch. Good stuff. And right here, he got a penalty that I didn't even think existed. He got intentional grounding, which I swear I did not even think was on Madden 12. But he did get it. So, very interesting. He comes away with the field goal. And Ray Rice just doing work now. I think I did well against the run for the majority of the game, but I gave up a few big ones that hurt. The few big runs that I gave up, they were monumental. So that right there took Airzero ahead of me by a possession. Now I'm playing from behind, completely different situation. One thing I was very impressed by too is Airzero's run D was a lot better than I remember it. And what the fuck is that bullshit? That's the first one. I have two of those in this game that, like, in my opinion, should have been incomplete passes, but they got ruled fumbles. So and both of them I believe were recovered by Airzero. So definitely turning point. Puts the game into a little different perspective. It's a much different game down one possession than down two possessions, especially in the second half of the game. So right there, we couldn't get the pick. We held them to a field goal. So as good a defense as we could have played in that situation, I think. It was just a fucked up predicament to be in, But back to Airzero's run D. Airzero's run D was on point the whole game. He does have Patrick Willis also, and Pat Willis is a monster. He's like one-man run D, because no matter where you run to, Pat Willis is going to be there. And Pat Willis had a good game. He stopped me a few times, computer stops, and then Airzero also filled the gap with his safety on several occasions. So solid run D. Definitely different than the type of defense I'm accustomed to seeing from Airzero against the run. I guess the thing that really irritates me about that is that I'm the one that showed him how to defend the run. So it kind of sucks when you show somebody something and then it comes back to bite you in the ass. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible feeling. But that action play that you just seen him run, that's the play that he's been getting it done with in the MSFL. Everybody's been talking about that play. The play action play to Heartline's just been ripping me. Um, Ironically enough, that's the only play that he ran that I consistently locked up. The slot streaks, this screen pass right here, and then, like I said, against the run, I was good for the most part, but a couple big long runs definitely killed me. So, but the play action pass didn't really bother me. Here it is again, swatted down, and it's just the slot streaks are what killed me. Slot streaks. And there's another one. That's the one where Ginn was matched up on Mayo, though. That one completely understandable. I don't think Mayo would ever win that because of just sheer speed difference. Right there should have been a pick for Airzero. Thankfully, it wasn't. So I'm glad to see he got a little bit of the Madden jerking. Right now, I guess I'm just trying to get the ball down the field and score quick, I guess, is the plan here. And unfortunately, it didn't work out well for me. Airzero got the big sack, and I had to punt the ball back to him. So, good stuff from Airzero, and we're back on D. My defense just, I don't know, the slot streaks, I've got to figure out what I was doing to have Mayo matched up with Ted Ginn. Maybe if I would have used that slot streak all game, I would have been alright on that side, but as you can see, it didn't matter because that was Patrick Robinson, and he still smoked him. So, I guess it doesn't matter whether it's Mayo or whoever. Either way, the slot streak was getting busy. And he's back on the run, and he's doing what he needs to do with it. He's sticking with it, which you have to give him credit for that. A lot of people, if the run doesn't work early on, they just abandon it for the rest of the game. Airzero did not do that. He kept with it, kept with the run, and eventually, he got a few big long runs, and the run ended up working decent for him. I think he finished the game with a little over 100 yards from Ray Rice. So, quality sticking with your scheme for Airzero. Not many people have the persistence to do that, and he did it well. So, good stuff from him. And right here we get him on the 2nd and 6. And we're doing a good job of jumping that out route. I think he's only got it like once or twice. Right there, he just overthrew the ball, so I was underneath it. And we hold him to the field goal. So, good stuff, 44-31. I have a chance. It's a slim one, but it's a chance. And I'm in there. All right? And basically right here, we try to run the little corner route. Nothing looked open to me. Tony Romo had a little lane, so I took it. And picked up first down yardage on that. And then on this play right here, we again almost risked an interception. And right here, I'm typically going to throw the corner, guys, but I wanted to try it deep downfield. And clicked on, made what I thought was a catch, and then it got ripped. Again, typically I think that's ruled an incomplete pass, but I was just getting the fumble calls today. So it is what it is. Airzero now at this point is just going to run the clock out, guys. So, disappointing start to my MSFL season. I'm now 2-2. If you want to check out my Week 5 game, you can check it out on paki123's YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/paki123, numbers, not letters. And, you can check it out there. But all in all, good game from Airzero. So, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.